Hey, this is Gagliardi from Storm Force, and you're listening to Rockum Radio. Give it to it.
Hello, Patrick.
Yes, can you hear me?
Sure.
Oh, awesome. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I think this was maybe supposed to be with Greg, but Greg he was on vacation, so you get the lead singer instead.
Okay. No, great to have you here, honestly.
Thank you.
Where are you joining us from right now?
From Niagara Falls, Canada.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Nice place. The last time I went there was like 4 years, I think.
Okay.
4 years.
And where are you from?
I'm Canadian citizen. I live in Kingston, Ontario. I was born in Lima, Peru.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
But fellow Canadian.
That's right, brother.
Well, first of all, congratulations on True.
Hey, thank you so much.
I had a chance to listen to the album before its release.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it, Patrick.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad you did. We had a lot of fun making it.
Yes. Patrick, what's that True represents to you personally?
Personally, okay, so I think in today's the world's kind of crazy for the last little while, and especially with and that's why there's another song called Anti-Social Media. With social media, sometimes you're not always getting the true picture, right? Someone who believes this posts this, someone who believes the other thing, they post that, then the algorithms take over and they just start giving you what you don't want to hear or what you do want to hear. You never know, right? So to us, the way I feel about truth is exactly that. Like, we need to get some truth in this world right now. You don't know who to trust. I'm not picking a side. I don't know which one is even good.
Yes, it's true. Nobody knows.
That's right. We're all kept in the dark.
The people lie a lot.
That's right. The people lie a lot. That's for sure they do. And that's exactly what truth is for. So, if there's a way we could get the truth out of this world.
Okay. And how would you describe this album compared to the previous Storm Force release?
Yeah. So Age of Fear was the first album.
Okay.
Age of Fear. I would say it's a slight departure in a little bit, but it's very similar. Like we're pretty edgy, but we have some ballads and stuff like that. I figured there's a couple tunes on this album that are maybe a little lighter than the first album, but there's also tunes on this album that are heavier than the first album. And I actually think the theme works well together from Age of Fear to Truth. This is exactly what we're talking about, right? With social media, the age of fear, right? Let's make everyone scared. And so now we want the truth. So there is a commonality between the two, but there's some takeaways as well, things that are a little different.
Yes, I remember you released this album in 2020, I think, in the pandemic.
That's right.
The dark days.
That's right.
I remember, yes. It's a good album. I like it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes. It's been like 6 years.
6 years. We're almost starting to feel like Boston, how long we take to put an album out.
Okay.
Yeah, it just took a while this time. So we were just slowly chipping away at it. And obviously with COVID, there was some times where you couldn't get together. And there's a lot of times where you're just too busy.
Okay.
But we got it done. We're happy with that.
Yes. When you listen to Truth today, what are you most proud of?
Well, me, because I'm the main lyricist, so I would say I'm most proud about my lyrics. Like I think there's some good stories in there. I love a great rocker. I like I want to drink some booze. I want to have a good time. Let's go to Vegas. I love that. We do that too. But I also like some songs that tell a story. So I'm most proud of that. Just trying to tell a good story.
Okay. As the vocalist, what was the biggest challenge while recording Truth?
Well, I'm up there. So there's some top of my range stuff on this album, which I can do, but it was a struggle. Like, you have to be prepared.
Okay.
So I can't just say, oh, it's 5 o'clock. Let's sing some vocals right now. No. Do a little bit of warm ups, playing on a day when I feel really good, and then go to the studio and knock off the vocals, because it was a challenge, and I love it. I love the challenge. I love just digging in there and can I get another note out of you? A little higher? Come on, let's go.
Okay. Was there a song that pushed you the most as a singer?
From Storm Force, you mean? Okay, song that pushed. So on the first album, there's a song called Martial Law.
Okay.
That was. I've done it live now though, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be really hard to do live, and it's been okay. And the new album, I would say Truth. That first single, it's got some difficult notes in there, but I feel comfortable. I feel okay. I don't sing. I try to sing as well as I can without losing the ability to do it live. I don't want to do something I can't do live.
Oh, okay.
It's just disappointing to see, you see this big song and it's got this big vocal, and then you see them live and they can't do it.
Yes.
So I make sure it's always within my ability before I record.
Yes, it is like when you see a big stadium and see somebody singing live, and hey, this is not the same. Like,
yeah, exactly.
What happened?
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. No one can do it all. There's guys like Rob Halford and Bruce Dickinson that are just doing incredible vocals on albums. So as long as they're doing, 90% of it live, I'm cool with that. And that's what they do. They're very good at nailing it down. I don't expect to hear every single note, but I don't want someone that sings poorly the whole night. I want to hear someone that can do 80%, 90%. Album is obviously a lot easier. You're prepared for it. Let me see you recreate it live. And those guys do, and I hope to.
Okay. This album is very diverse because has different. Even you have a ballad here. I wasn't loving you. I love
That's right.
song.
Thank you.
Because this is in this time, in this era, it's difficult to find a band that compose and record a ballad, and I love the ballads.
Yeah, me too.
That song is amazing.
Oh, thank you. I agree with you. I love ballads. Like we don't want to ever say to ourselves, well, because the band is this, we can't do this. We'll do whatever we want to do, because that's the great thing about, we're in the recording stage. When we're doing the recording, no one's in the office. No one's there. We need this. No, it's us. We'll decide what we're going to do. And then we put it out there, and hopefully everyone else loves it.
Okay. What does the album teach you about yourself as a singer?
It's a good question. You got great questions. I like that. It just teaches me to pace myself, make sure that when I'm in there, I'm choosing the right melody that suits my voice, that makes sense, that sounds good. I like to do a pre-production roll, like just sing it once, then kind of listen to it and say, okay, that's good, but I think I should change this. I'll change the melody here. And that's the way I work, is just, always kind of just make sure I get it to where I want it without going overboard. Because that's the other problem, right? Bands take forever, which we did, but not because of that, to try to perfect.
Okay.
Right? I always say, I can't remember who said it, who the famous person has said it, but I'm going to say it. Rock and roll isn't about being perfect. It's not. It's the opposite. They should have some parts where you go, ooh, that was dirty. I like that. You know what I mean? We're not Celine Dion. We're a rock band.
Exactly. You're right. Absolutely. What made the chemistry in Storm Force work so well?
I think everybody's a good guy. We all have similar thoughts. The way things should go. I've known Greg, the guitar player, Greg Fraser, since I was 12 years old, 9 years old, and he was 12 years old. Used to hang out with my brother. Used to sleep over our house.
Wow.
So, it's not that I saw him my whole life, but there was always times in my life where I would touch base with Greg. And, when you build a relationship like that, it makes good chemistry that way. And then the other guys, they're just, I don't know, they're so good at what they do. Great bass player, great drummer. They're so fantastic, and that appreciation for them makes me, I'm into them. These guys are great, and they're such. I mean, nobody in this band has an ego. Everyone's a great guy, so it's really easy to build that chemistry.
And you have a rock star in the band, Greg.
Yes, we do.
As one of the, in my opinion, one of the best hard rock band in Canada in the history.
Love them.
I love it, honestly. I love Greg. I love Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry was amazing.
Oh,
yeah. I remember I saw them a few times when I was out there recording with another band. We go see Brighton Rock, and I definitely had a huge appreciation for them. I love that band. Jerry was an incredible vocalist, great frontman, and just had a siren of a voice. Like, it was just, his screams were like, wow, this guy's got it. So I love Brighton Rock. So I'm a fan, just like you.
Exactly. Did everyone contribute ideas during the making of Truth?
It's a good question. So the way that works when we write an album, and I know we're going to hear this in a few interviews, but we start with, Greg will usually put a guitar lick down and he'll put a very simple drum beat. Boom, ta, boom, ta. Nothing special. And just a very basic bass line and a melody made up of gibberish. So there's no lyrics. He just sings the melody made of gibberish. So that's where then he'll bring it to me and the rest of the guys. And I'll write the lyrics. And then I'll start changing some slight melodies, not a ton, because he's pretty good at what he does. So I'll just make some small changes. And then because he sends those tracks to the other guys, there's no predetermined of what they should play.
Okay.
It's just a boom, ba, right? So then the drummer will get down, and Roger's such a killer drummer, he'll lay down a great thing, and Michael lay down a great bass line. But he doesn't have them be influenced by what he put down in the recording. He wants them to be their own musician. And that makes it, obviously, as a musician, that makes it way better, because then you get to lay down what you're proud of.
Patrick, you had to describe Through in just 3 words. What would they be and why?
That's a good one. That's hard. Edgy.
Okay.
Edgy story. A good story. That's not 3 words, but edgy, story, and performance. And the reason I would say that is I feel it's edgy. I feel it's edgier than Age of Fear, other than a ballad. But we actually have 2 ballads on Age of Fear. So I find it's an edgier album. I also find that the lyrics, I think I've taken my game up a bit. I think there's some good stories in there. And performance-wise, the guys, the guitar, the bass, the drums, they are just on fire on this album. And me, I did a good job too. I'll pat myself on my back. but those guys just did a fantastic job. They're just incredible musicians, and they really nailed it down.
Yes, it's true, because you have really good songs. I've been listening, for example, I wasn't finished loving you, like I told you. I love You're Never Alone, Fire Starter. This is good song.
Yeah, I like it.
All the songs are great,
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Have any comments from fans surprise you when you release the single?
So far, really good. So I haven't seen a bad comment yet. So I know there will be. There always is, right? It's not always everybody's cup of tea.
Okay.
But we did really well with Age of Fear. We got very good reviews. People really enjoyed the album. So we're hoping for more of the same. I haven't got anything negative. I've got nothing but, they love the first track, because that's most people. I know you've heard more, but most people have only heard the first track, and they dig it. They love it. But obviously, family, friends have heard more of it, and they love the different things. They're like, oh, no, this song's better, or I like this one better.
Now it's difficult to have that, because, there's so much bad feeling in the internet. There's negativity, and, the people hate because it's easy to write and send comment.
You're right. I'm actually shocked it's not happening. I'm waiting for it.
Beautiful.
But it's been so far so good.
Beautiful. Which song of the album means the most to you personally, and why?
Wow, that's hard. There's a few. I think anti-social media,
Okay.
and for the reasons I described
The
earlier,
message.
is I just think that the world needs to get off the internet a bit. Like the internet's great. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
I'm a geek at heart. I love the internet, but there's just too much negative, and
Yes.
there's a lot of beautiful things in the world. So people need to change their view and focus on the beautiful things too.
Yes. It is like we need to reset the internet
That's right.
and start
That's right.
over again.
I agree. I agree. I love it, but it needs to change.
Yeah, I love it. The old time was better.
Yeah.
Patrick,
Except when I was on the road, I always had a really, really expensive phone bill. I never liked that. Now it's really cheap.
Patrick, what do you hope fans feel after listening to the album from beginning to the end?
Pleasure. I hope they get pleasure from it. That's what music is for. And if they can hear one of the stories and that relates to them and it makes them feel good or makes them change a view, makes them think a different way, I want to have a little bit of impact, but mostly I just want to have pleasure. It's good hard rock. Just have a good time with it.
Okay.
We don't take ourselves too seriously.
Okay. I think this question you will like it. Which new song are you most excited to perform live?
Oh, that is a good one. Well, I'll preface it by saying we already played Firestarter at the end of the last when we were finished when we were just starting to write, and we did another gig based off Age of Fear. We played Firestarter, so that was fun before anyone heard it. What would I like to play? That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to say Truth. I think there's a reason we picked it as the first single. It's not that it's the best song, but there's just something about it. It's got a punch that I really like it. Like there's a song called Savior on that album. I love it. Like I love it.
Really? Yes.
Probably more than Truth, but it's apples and oranges, right? Like that. Truth really would lend itself to a good live performance.
Yes, this album is very diverse, like I told you. It's not the same. All the songs have a identity,
Yeah.
Talking about lyrics and even the sound, the composition. And I like it's a solid album, but it's not boring.
Thank you. Well, that's good.
True.
I appreciate it. I do. I think because we did it on our own before we signed with Brave Words. We did it on our own. We were able to say we don't care about every song has to have that definitive Storm Force sound. I don't want to define that. I don't want it to be one sound. And Greg certainly does not want it to be one sound. He wants to have some movement in the album. So you go, whoa, this track is nothing like the last track. And then maybe you get to track 4 and you're like, oh, this is more like the first track. Like, there's a movement through the album.
Okay. Do the new songs change the energy of the live show?
For me, it does 100%. Because that's the greatest thing about having a second album out is now we have choice, right? We did Age of Fear. Well, if you're going to do a live show, you have to play the whole album because you don't have any other tracks, right? That's it. So not that I didn't love playing the whole album, but we played the whole album. Maybe we threw an AC/DC song or a Judas Priest song in for an encore. Or actually, we did a couple tributes to Brighton Rock. We did We Came to Rock and Hanging High and Dry, which we'll still probably do forever because we love it. Greg was in that band. It'll be great to do a couple Brighton Rock songs. But having the two albums, having 21 tracks to work with. Now, when you're going to do a 90-minute set or slightly over a 90-minute set, you've got some choice, and you can make a better flowing set because you've got more opportunity, more ability.
Okay. Looking back at your career, what still motivates you to keep making music?
Same thing that happened when I started playing music. I love playing music. I really do. Like, I'll sometimes just grab an acoustic guitar Not sometimes, a lot of times. I'll go to a camp, we'll go camping, we'll go to the cottage like that. And I'm always grabbing my guitar, singing and playing. People will gather around. I love to play music. I don't care if it's in front of 10 or 10,000. I love to play music.
Okay, okay. And what still gives you the biggest thrill on the stage?
Uh, the crowd. So especially, um, with seeing the crowds at the last couple shows we did, you see some of them,
Hmm?
percentage of the crowd singing along with the song. That gives me such a buzz because I wrote the lyrics. Obviously, there's a little personal thing to me, but the fact that it means they've listened to the band quite a bit. They haven't just heard the tracks; they've listened to it quite a bit, and they know the lyrics, and that's a buzz. I would imagine that's a buzz for any musician out there that's playing live to hear someone sing your songs.
Okay, okay. In someone has never heard Storm Force before, why should Through be their first album?
Um, Well, I think for especially the classic rock, melodic hard rock band or fans out there, I don't think there's a ton of new stuff out there. We're still listening to the bands we loved when we grew up. So I think just that alone, I think we've got that sound. I think that if you like melodic hard rock, you're gonna like this album. So that's why I would say you should listen to it.
Okay, okay. Patrick, thank you very much for this your time.
I appreciate it, man.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Rockum and your fans before we finish?
Thanks. First of all, thank you for having me so I could blab on about my stuff. I appreciate you. As for the people that are digging the music and the fans, hopefully this fall we can start putting some shows together. We're never going to be a touring band because that's not in for us. But hopefully we get some cool festivals. I know that we're booking a show around our region, Southern Ontario, in November. I haven't got the date yet, but that's coming. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Let's get this album out there. Let's get people listening to it, and let's play some shows. That's why we do this, to go play some fun shows.
Maybe one day you can come to Kingston.
Kingston's a great town.
Oh yeah, we're waiting for you. We are.
Hey, if the demand's there, we'll be there.
All right. Excellent, excellent, Patrick. Well, nice talk to you, and
You too, my friend.
come to Kingston with the band one day.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's a cool city. I like it.
I will move the You're doing a good job, honestly.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you.
Well, Patrick,
Have a good night.
have a good night. See you.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.